Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to multiply two matrices together. Okay, the first thing you need to know about multiplying two matrices together is they need to share their n and m together, to be the same. And by that I mean if this is a 3 or 2 by 2 matrix, this is a 2 by 1. Okay, and so it's 2 by 2 and 2 by 1. This guy's n needs to be the same as this guy's m. They need to equal, and that's the only way you can do it. Because the product that's being formed is going to cancel these two out, and your product matrix will be a 2 by 1. Hence why I drew that like this. So it'll be a 2 rows by 1 column. And once again, I'll demonstrate it here. So this is a 3 by 3 matrix. So it's a 3 by 3. And this is a 3 by 2. So a 3 by 2 matrix. Right? So if I write it down, it's 3 times 3, and then 3 by 2. So their m, well, this guy's n, this guy's m, they equal each other. So you can cross them out, and your default product matrix will be a 3 by 2 matrix. So this should be a 3 by 2 matrix. Okay? And I'm going to demonstrate two examples on how this is done. Alright, to get the product matrix for this, it's a little bit more complicated than addition, subtraction, and scalar multiplication, which I've shown in the other videos. But it's not complicated if you just follow simple steps. Alright? And so what you have to do is, to multiply matrices, you'd take a whole row and multiply it by a column. Alright? And so for this case, it's -6 multiplied, so I'm going to write it down for it to be clear. So it's -6 multiplied by 6. So you'd multiply this by the first one, and for that it equals -36. And then you do the second number. So 3 multiplied by 6, so 3 multiplied by 6 equals 18. And what you do is you add these two numbers together, which in this case results in -18. Now where this goes in the product matrix is, I'd like to think of it as, if there's a circle here and there's a circle here, which point do they share in common? So in this case they share this point because it's in the top row. Both of them are in the top row. They go here. So it's -18. It goes up there. Then you do the second row. Alright, so you do this row multiplied by this guy again. Right? So 6 times 6 equals 36, and 2 times 6 equals 12. Once again, you'd add these two together, and that results in 48. 48. Alright, so I'm going to do a second example because this one's slightly more complicated than the first, and I feel like more examples would make it clearer to you guys. Okay? So once again, we'd follow the same rules, but you'd look at the matrices, and I've explained why you'd get a 3 by 2 product. Okay? So we'll start again. We'll do the top row, and let's start with this column. Okay? So 1 times 4, so you do 1 times 4 equals 4. 3 times 2, 3 times 2 equals 6. And the reason it's 3 times 2 is this guy times this guy equals 6. And 2 times 1. So 2 times 1 equals 2. And then you do the sum of them all, which equals 12. And once again, from my trick, this is why I demonstrated the trick earlier, is you've got this guy and this guy. So the things they have in common is they share this area. Like they would attach, like if this was attaching to here, it would share these two sides, so you'd put the resultant here. Alright? And then you do the same with this row and this column. Now, okay, so 1 times 1, so 1 times 1 equals 1. 3 times 3 equals 9. 2 times 6 equals 12, with the resultant of 22. And now you're looking at this column and this row. So we know it's at the highest point, but we also know it's on the right of this. So this will end up here, right? Because it's the highest point and to the right of the matrix. Then you do the same for the next row, and you'd multiply by this row. So you'd start again. 2 times 4 is 8. 6 times 2 equals 12. 5 times 1 equals 5. And that results in 25 equals 25. Because it is the summation, if that wasn't clear. Okay, and once again, you look at where it is. So it's the second row, and you're doing this guy. So it's the column to the left and the second row down. So this is the second row and on the column to the left. So this equals 25. Then you do the same with this row and this column. So 2 times 1, 2 times 1 is 2. 6 times 3, 6 times 3 equals 18. And 5 times 6. 5 times 6 equals 30. And so that results with 18 plus 30 plus 2, and it's 50. Once again, the second row and the second column on this side, on the right side, okay? So you'd write 50 here. And finally, you do the last row. So 3 times 4 equals 12, plus 2 times 2 equals 4, plus 1 times 1 equals 1. And that equals in 17. So, once again, bottom row, left column. So, bottom row, left column. So 17 goes here. And you do the final one. So 3 times 1. 2 times 3. Sorry, 2 times 3. Sorry, this equals 3. This equals 6. And 1 times 6. 1 times 6 equals 6. And that equals to 15. And so once again, bottom row, right column. So bottom row, right column. And 15. And that's how you get the products matrix for both of these. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it helped you. If you do, stay tuned. There'll be more coming up. Thanks.